Hello and welcome to the channel. Welcome to Maki's Closet. On today's tutorial, I'm going to be sharing with you a video on how to make this transparent 3D petal applique for your dress. So if it's your first time viewing my channel, please hit on the subscribe button, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always supporting my channel. So let's dive right into today's video. So the first thing I'm going to work with is my pattern paper. So first, here is the paper that I have, and I'm going to go ahead to fold it into two and then go ahead and fold it again, making it four. So what I'm trying to do is to get the center of this particular pattern. So now I have the center and this is the center. So now I'm going to start taking measurements depending on the measurement you want to use. So I'll be using 3 inches. I'll go ahead and measure 3 inches round. So you're trying to create like a circle. After marking that, you're going to connect. You can go ahead and use a round surface to cut it out. Then go ahead to measure your circle round. So I have 20.5 inches. So to confirm my measurement, I'm going to go ahead to retake it. Just place your tape this way and measure around your circle. So after remeasuring, I still have 20.5 inches. So now I want to divide this my circle into 10. So first of all, I'll mark one side, then 20.5 divided by 10, I have 2.05, not 2.5, 2.05. So this 2.05 is what I'm going to mark round this circle. So you're going to mark it till you get to the end. After doing this, you're going to go ahead and connect, and you're going to rule your line. So for now, I'm going to leave this and connect the other ones, but I'm still going to connect it later. So go ahead and connect all your lines because you'll be using it to create the design. So I'm going to start now to start drawing out. So from here, I'm going to draw like a semicircle and meeting the end of the line. So just follow me and watch what I'm going to do. So this is not the only pattern. There are different type of shape and pattern. It totally depends on what you want to create. So watch me as I do this. If you have any question, please leave it at the comment section. So I'm going to go ahead to continue connecting. So afterwards, this is what you're going to have, and what you're going to do next is to go ahead to cut out the shape that you have. So now after you're done cutting out, this is what you're going to have. You're going to work with your hemming gum and your organza. So right, I'm going to spread it open and I'm going to place my hemming gum. So you're going to work with enough hemming gum depending on what you want to create, how many flowers you want to create, right? So I just want to create like few pieces, and I'm going to just bead one for this particular tutorial. So after I'm done placing my hemming gum this way, I'm going to go ahead to fold the other side on top this way, and I'm going to iron it. So after arranging, I'm going to go ahead to iron it. So after ironing, make sure your hemming gum melts inside your organza. Go ahead to fold it if you want to create more pattern. So now I'm going to go ahead to pin my pattern paper on the organza that I have ironed. And the next thing I'm going to do now is to trace out this shape on this shape that I have on the organza. So after I'm done shaping it out, I'm going to go ahead to unpin my pattern from the organza, and this is the shape that I have after I'm done pinning. So I created about 4 pieces of this, but I'm just going to work with only one. So I'm going to fold it into 4 just to get the center. So I'm going to go ahead to open it up, put my pin there just to note the center, and I'm going to be working with this rhinestone and this glass bead that I have. And after that also, I'm going to work with my beading needle and my invisible thread, but my beading needle wasn't passing through my glass bead, so I just had to bead without a beading needle. So first you want to pass your needle through your invisible thread or fishing line. So right, I'm going to go ahead to pass it at the center. That point I have the pin that I attached at that point. So I'm going to go ahead and stitch my rhinestone. So first I'm not going to knot it, and then I'll just stitch it tightly on it. Pass it through your rhinestone or any bead of your choice. So this is what I have now. I'm going to go ahead to pass it through my glass bead. So like I said, the beading needle wasn't passing the glass bead, so I had to pass it without the beading needle. So I passed about 3 glass beads, and now I'll attach my beading needle to it, to my thread, and then I will stitch it down. Then after this, I will remove my beading needle, go ahead and pass my glass bead again. So this totally depends on the bead you're working with. If your bead has a big opening, so your beading needle can easily pass through it. So after that, I'll go ahead and attach a rhinestone. So this design is not a standard, like it's not compulsory. You can create any design of your choice. So I'll go ahead and knot it, pass through the organza again with my beading needle and thread, pass it through again and knot. So after tying it at that point, I'm going to go ahead to cut it out, and I'm going to create another design again. Go ahead and pass your invisible thread or fishing line through, and you're going to pass your glass bead. So to pass my glass bead, just like I said, my beading needle is not passing through, so I'll just go ahead and take it out, and I'll pass about 3 to 4 beads, just like I did at the other part. So after passing my bead through my invisible thread, I'm just going to go ahead to pass my rhinestone through it. So it's actually a fishing line, so I'm just going to go ahead and pass it through it. So after passing it, just like I said, I'm going to pass. So watch me pass it so that you're going to understand what I'm saying. So pass your beading needle, take it out, and go ahead and pass your glass bead or whatever bead of your choice. So it's not must that you're going to use a glass bead. So after passing through, this is what I have, and I'm going to pass another set of bead to it. After passing it, I'm going to stitch the rhinestone to it also. So I repeated the same process for this, and I created about 3 more beading pattern on this. So if you have any question, please leave it at the comment section, and if you haven't yet subscribed, please hit on the subscribe button. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always supporting my channel. So after stitching this part, I'm going to show you another method. So that method is where you can go ahead to use your gum to stick your beads on it. But why is not really good to use that method is that sometimes your bead can fall off. So this is it. I'm using my gum, and I'm taking my beads and I'm attaching it on it. So I don't really trust this method, especially when you're making a client's dress. There's a possibility of it falling off, so I just prefer stitching with my beading needle. And most times, if you're not careful about the placement, it can really get messy. So the best method is to go ahead and stitch down with your fishing line or your invisible thread with your beading needle. So this is what I have after creating this. So this is how beautiful it looks. So go ahead and try yours, and if you haven't yet subscribed, please hit on the subscribe button. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for supporting my channel. Thanks.